when you first come out the league, let's start in college. You know you have success. You see where you're able to go on the draft board, and you know that you could break that curse in your family of creating wealth in your family. And you start thinking, what can I do? What's the safest way? Obviously, I want to be more on football players, so you start asking questions.
Professional athletes are turning to Bitcoin to secure their financial futures and adapt to an evolving economy. Once considered a niche investment, cryptocurrency has become a powerful tool for protecting wealth from inflation and rethinking how income is managed. Leading the charge is Russell Okung, an NFL offensive tackle, who made waves in 2020 by taking $6.5 million of his $13 million salary in Bitcoin, a decision that symbolized his commitment to financial independence and freedom.
It's powerful because when you realize you're not investing into Bitcoin, like you're choosing to opt out, right? That's the decision you're making daily. For those who are like dollar cost averaging from week to week, you're making that decision over and over again to say, like, I am truly going to opt out of this system. I'm opting out of wage slavery and inflation, right? I'm saving time. Like, that's the power of it, right? And I think anybody who decides to take on the asset, whether you're a person, a corporation, business, whatever, you truly become a financial services entity, right? That was the shift that happened for me. I went from thinking about investing into stocks, real estate, all those types of things, right? And then started to see myself as a business.
Okung's perspective reflects a broader trend among athletes who see themselves not just as players, but as brands and businesses.
So when I say pay me in Bitcoin, I'm dead serious, right? So that was a jump. Strike allowed me to do that, right? And man, it's gonna be an incredible future. I can't wait for later on today. I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's gonna be crazy, I know that.
I'm gonna rock this motherfucking stage later today, but that's a different topic. That's a different topic.
Inspired by Okung's decision, other athletes began exploring Bitcoin as a way to safeguard their wealth. Green Bay Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers partnered with Cash App in 2021 to convert a portion of his salary into Bitcoin. Rodgers, like Okung, recognized the potential of Bitcoin as a hedge against economic instability.
Yeah, for me, my journey goes back to actually a guy I saw you put on stage, on the screen, Russell Okung. I had a conversation with him a few years ago, and when he mentioned he'd taken, I think, almost $7 million of his salary in Bitcoin, I said, why in the hell would you do that? I think a lot of the journeys, you talk to different people in the space, it begins with the questioning and the lack of understanding, and the more you dive into it and look into it, the more it makes sense.
Meanwhile, Odell Beckham Jr., a wide receiver for the LA Rams, made waves by choosing to receive his entire salary in Bitcoin. Beckham's decision reflected the growing interest in cryptocurrency within the NFL.
And you know, like you just said before, it's been around for so long, and we don't think about a decade being long. But it's just going to continue to grow, and like you might as well get with it, or you get left behind. I would definitely rather be ahead of it.
A lot of the old guys, a lot of the old coaches, kind of looking down there. You know, back in my day, we didn't have anything like this and shit like that. I'm like, get with it.
Yep.
Wake up.
New York Giants running back Saquon Barkley took Bitcoin adoption to another level by committing to receive $10 million in marketing deals entirely in cryptocurrency. Barkley's reasoning was clear. The volatility and short duration of an NFL career demanded a more sustainable financial strategy.
You start asking questions. Obviously, you hire a financial advisor. To be completely honest, had no clue about what I was going to do or things that I can do when I got to NFL to help my money grow and to invest. And I was very fortunate enough to find an amazing team.
This journey of self-education and seeking advice led Saquon Barkley to explore innovative ways to secure his financial future, ultimately leading him to Bitcoin as a strategic solution.
You can't save yourself to wealth. You can't. So that's why I had a little bit of conversation with Jack. Jack, this guy is going to change the world, by the way, but we'll hop on that a little bit later. It's a special dude. But that's why I'm going to be taking my marketing money in Bitcoin.
All right, so hold on here. This is important. you're going to be taking 100% of your marketing dollars, which is, by the way, you're like a well-known dude. People like you, brands like you. You do a great job on the marketing side, and you make 8+ figures in terms of marketing dollars. You're going to take 100% of that in Bitcoin and specifically try to insulate yourself from all of the inflation and the issues with cash.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, especially through Strike also too. I feel like that was my mind. That was my motto before coming into the league is, just live on my marketing money. And now that I see with the inflation and learning so much about Bitcoin and surround myself with a great team and be able to learn from guys like Jack. So I think it's just be the smart thing to do and the right thing to do to start taking my investment money through Bitcoin and through Strike.
Sean Culkin of the Kansas City Chiefs went even further, converting his entire $920,000 salary into Bitcoin. Culkin's decision was rooted in his belief in Bitcoin's transformative potential for everyone, not just wealthy individuals.
Bitcoin is hope. It's egalitarian by nature. It protects your, all the time and resources that you put into the world to produce economic value. What we receive, we shouldn't have a centralized authority just to plate it away. So I want to protect what I earn. And for me, I first established or found out about Bitcoin being, almost like a hedge for the wealthy. But then I thought, man, the more I went down the rabbit hole, the more I realized the people that have more cash positions, they need it the most. It's hope for global hope, right? For people that are less fortunate and people that are middle class. It's for everybody.
The impact of these decisions extends far beyond individual players. As athletes like Okung, Rogers, Beckham, Barkley, and Culkin embrace Bitcoin, they're sparking conversations in locker rooms, boardrooms, and beyond. As Aaron Rodgers noted, the NFL may be slow to adapt, but the momentum is undeniable.
But I think the NFL is a dinosaur at times as far as their advancement in a number of different areas. But I think there's a real possibility. As Bitcoin has become more mainstream, there's no way of getting around it. Guys are taking salary in Bitcoin. Guys are investing heavily in Bitcoin. And it's going to be there's going to be a push. It's just going to take one kind of game changer contract where a team with the foresight and with creativity, working with a player who can be transcendent with the contract, being able to set the table for what a contract paid out in Bitcoin can look like.
As Bitcoin continues to gain traction among professional athletes, its potential to reshape the financial landscape becomes increasingly clear. Could this be the beginning of a broader revolution in how salaries are negotiated and wealth is preserved? The integration of cryptocurrency into the sports world isn't just a trend, it's a statement about the future of money and the shifting priorities of those who earn it. Athletes are setting a precedent, challenging traditional financial systems and demonstrating the power of financial independence.
At the end of the day, it's really just about education, right? And just understanding who has an opportunity to invest in it. So I think that there's so much that we can continue to do and that needs to be done. And it's definitely going to take years and years to continue just to have people have opportunities to invest. And, starting as little as $1 at Cash App is pretty cool and it's unique, but we're seeing more platforms being able to do that. And I think Cash was able to lead that.
What do you think? Will Bitcoin become the norm for athlete contracts? Could this movement inspire industries beyond sports to rethink their approach to salaries and investments? Share your thoughts in the comments below.